Jesus freak here. I get to thinking. There's a few things where I might disagree with my viewership on. I might disagree with a lot of people on. My focus tends to be different. My issues tend to be different. That things I might consider a problem, others might not consider a problem, like, you know, I'm a gambling addict, so I make sure not to be around situations where I might get caught into that. I fortunately learned that before it could seriously have a chance to wreck me. I learned it when I was in high school. On the other hand, I'm sure some of you have issues with the idea of drinking alcohol. I keep high gravity lager in my fridge, twice as strong as regular beer. I don't drink it. I have it for cooking. But I keep gin. I keep rum. I use those for drinking. I mix them with pop. The first alcoholic drink I personally bought with my own money on my own ID was a Sparks, the Alco-Pop. At the time, it was caffeinated. I think they've taken out the caffeine and some of the other ingredients because people were dying from it. Because they drank too much of it. It was too attractive to kids. I haven't had it since they reformulated it. I drink Mike's. I think that's 6%. It's about 50% stronger than beer. I admit I get an affinity to the taste of alcohol. But I consider it a treat. It's not something I'm drinking all the time. It also helps that I had an accident involving alcohol, and since then I've been a little more careful about it. See, I think I was 32, maybe 33 at the time. I put down a can of Mike's on an empty stomach and found out exactly what happens when I get drunk. I know that alcohol affects other people differently. I've known people get violent when they get drunk. I've known people that just get loud when they get drunk. I know people who just get tired when they get drunk. I'm one of those. If I'm drunk, I'm just tired, and if I'm really drunk, I just lose my gross motor. I start stumbling around. And I learned that because I drank on an empty stomach. If I felt that alcohol were taking over, I'd probably stop drinking. Because anything that takes over your life is a problem. I like to go down to the store now and then, buy a cheap, Calypso cooler. It's basically an El Cheapo pina colada with blue food color. It cost me $1. I like the taste of pina coladas. Now and then I have it. I could make my own. I had pineapple juice and buy coconut milk, and I got rum in the fridge. I could make my own pina colada. I made my own pina coladas for years. I had a friend who had an obsession. This was someone in my chat rooms. I never talked to him in person. But you know, he had a thing. He had an obsession with Finnish long drinks. He was a Finn, but he had an obsession with Finnish long drinks. I said, you know, just to shut you up, I'm gonna try it once, and I did it. I bought some gin, which I still have most of the bottle, and I bought some squirt, and I mixed it. It wasn't too bad. Though I said, you know, this tastes better with Sierra Mist. I'm thinking of doing some experimentation. It's going to cost me a bit. You see, I just watched a video today. Binging with Babish did a video where he made a bolognese sauce from scratch. I said, you know, with a couple modifications, I might like this. But there's been a few recipes on his show, Glenn and Friends Cooking, another show I watch, and they cook with wine. I don't keep wine around. I'm probably going to have to buy some so I can make stuff. I'm like, you know, I think I might like this, but I'll have to leave out some ingredients because I don't like milk or cream. But his bolognese sounds like it would be good if I adapt it to my own taste. So maybe next month I'll try that. But like I said, you know, I understand this. Different people have different compulsions and addictions, and what might be not a problem for me could bring someone else down. I'm put a trigger warning on the video. I know people are going to have a problem with it. I understand that other people are not going to have problems with things that are a problem for me. We all have different crosses we bear. As I said, mine's gambling. We learn to deal with it. We learn to separate ourselves from it, if possible, so that we don't have to have that cross on our back. And if we can avoid the temptation in the first place, it's better. Jesus, freak out.